Praise be to our Lord Almighty that made us to be gathering. His magnificent calligraphy from Istanbul saying from Holy Quran, Allah bidhikrillahi tatmain al-qulub, that the mention of dhikr bring satisfaction, peacefulness, serenity, tranquility to the heart. The heart of believers, Prophet ﷺ said, is the house of Allah. And how much our hearts are into turmoil these days. How much our hearts are experiencing earthquakes, silsala. How much the humans do not have that sakina, that serenity in these days. They say the Soufi is the son of the time. Means he moves with the time in a different way, always with awareness, with presence, with consciousness. We intend to go through very soon this 11 principles that are stated for Naqshbandiyat al-Aliyah. And so much is about that awareness, that presence, that preparation. From 11 principles, 8 from Sayyidina Sheikh Abdul Khaliq Gujdwadi, and 3 added by Sayyidina Shah Naqshband. Allah Azza wa Shal be pleased with them, sanctify their secret, and make their blessing, their guidance, their gaze to be reaching us. So this heart today for everyone, going through so much states, you find difficulties. Wherever you turn, you find that things are without taste. Wherever you turn, you find, in spite of abundance that you are into, you find that the course of life is hard. Wherever you turn, you see the misery of humankind. So much misery from humankind. Some today are under bombing. Some others are under starvation. Some others are in camps. Some others surviving looking for water. Some others desperately trying to run away from the misery of their country to other countries. And you turn, you find other people that they are in abundance, but so much loneliness, so much heart broken from family ties that are challenged. When you look more, you find that abundance is making people to be miserable. Too much choices, too much abundance in anything, losing the taste and being ungrateful. So much choices that they cannot value anymore small things. This is our condition. Wherever you turn, you are finding that sickness of the heart, sickness of the mind is everywhere. And this is sign of last days, that so much difficulty is going to be on earth. Prophet ﷺ said that people will leave. He didn't say that this group or no. He said the life is going to be difficult to the point that the children, they are growing white hairs. If you are looking the condition of children everywhere, what you hear from them, what they are challenged with, what kind of depression is hitting them, what kind of words, you find that in the mouth of children, that they are depressed, they are sad from living. You cannot believe. Every day you hear these stories. They are challenged by all the nonsense of adults. They spend more time being under the guidance of cell phones, under guidance of daycare or school, than they are spending time with their parents. And you see that as they grow, becoming adolescent and young adults, there is no stability. Ask the parents, ask the system. We are here living in a country, this only province of Quebec, more than 200,000 youth, children, before age of adult, young one and before age of adult, under the supervision of DPJ. This is the state. It's an organization from the state that is looking after the children, because there is a problem with those children and the parents, they are mishandling it. It's not one, it's not 1,000, 200,000. And this you are finding everywhere. So Prophet ﷺ said, the children, they are going to grow white hairs. One of the signs of last days. What it means to grow white hairs means they are going to be concerned like adults, worried like adults, in difficulty like adults that you are seeing today. Then he said, people will walk by graveyard and they wish to be there. No? How many people are thinking? How many people this thought came to their mind? Maybe it's better that I am dead. At least I am not having all these headaches. No? Ask. You have that feeling that it's so much. So much pressure, so much unpleasantness, so much challenges, so much difficulties. And still, We are not in difficult condition. Ask the people of Gaza, or ask the people of Myanmar, or ask the people that they are living under terrible oppression. This is for common people that are so much in abundance, it's difficult. And Allah Azza wa Jal said, Allah bi dhikrillahi tatma'innu al-qulub. There is nothing from this world that is going to fill your heart with happiness except dhikr. Prophet ﷺ, that's the way he said it. He said, nothing in this world has a value except the mention of the name of Allah. That's why he said, this is what the servant will regret the most when they leave this world. How much they neglected dhikr, how much they didn't spend time remembering their Lord. Dhikr is all kinds. Dhikr can be done standing, sitting, laying down, meditating, or acting. Dhikr can be done by reciting Quran, by reciting Asma al-Husna, the holy names and attributes of our Lord Almighty. Dhikr can be done in any way that you are going to remember your Lord, to the point that you are going to be visiting a pious person. Prophet ﷺ said, sign of believers, they have signs. If you see him, he reminds you about Allah. And if he speaks, he adds to your knowledge. So even being with a pious one, being with a believer, being with a difficult to keep the flow when being with holy ones is a remembrance. There is so many ways that you are going to remember, from the action to the dhikr of the tongue, to the thinking, to the state that you call tafakkur, a meditative state, that you are sitting and you are thinking about your Lord, meditating about your condition, thinking about Prophet ﷺ, or making rabita to the sheikh. Any ways, how much it is precious. I remember in Cyprus, Maulana Sheikh, Allah Azza wa Jal sanctified and eliminate his secret. 10 years now that he was veiled from us. He used to, for small task, to remind you. If you go for picking the olives, you have to go in the tree and pick one by one. They say, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Bismillah. Make dhikr. How much in our task there is repetitive things. Not this too much intellectual, this doctor of artificial intelligence. No, like this one is going to cleaning and mopping, or this one cooking, stirring the pot. Well, that's okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala say. Allah knows how much blessing is going to be in the task that you are doing, remembering and mentioning the name of your Lord. With humbleness, with carefulness, with attention, and with love, sincerity and love. Love is the core of everything. Love for Allah Azza wa Jal is not easy to achieve. We were created out of love. And Allah Azza wa Jal made the heart of believer to be Baytullah, or to be Arsh al-Rahman, to be the house of Allah, to be the throne of the merciful one, the heart of believers. How we know the heart? We know the heart, what is the ability of the heart. What they do like that, they put the heart sign is for love. It's the core of our feelings, the master of our feelings that goes through the heart is love. How much this love is important for the servant to learn how to love. Don't think that you know how to love. Our love is love of dunya. It's an imitation of real love. Grand Sheikh used to say, there is the love that you know and you experience. Grand Sheikh Sayyidina Sheikh Abdullah Faiz Dagestani is the love of your physicality. There is love of Allah is a step beyond. Love of Prophet ﷺ is a step beyond. Love of Allah, love of Prophet ﷺ, love of Sheikh, what it gives you. It gives you such a power that you can cross mountains. You can defeat beasts, demons and dragons. How much the companions, radiallahu anhu, how much they were out of the love for Allah and His Prophet, how they were able to, what they were able to achieve. Sayyidina Ali karamallahu wajha, he stated he was more powerful than 40 men together. That is the primary physicality of his power. Allah freed him from cold and from heat. He had the power to take down shaitan and hold him. He had the power to fight the creature from the unseen, to protect the earth, to shield the earth. Shah Mardan, mighty, a mighty lion. A mighty lion that Prophet ﷺ witnessed when he went through heavens, when he was seeing on Isra al-Mi'raj, he was seeing the sign of so many of the companions. In Jannah, he saw the prophets. In Jannah, he saw the footstep of Sayyidina Bilal, radiallahu anhu. When he reached Arsh Rahman, he saw a mighty lion sitting on the right side of the throne. That its majestic was so great that he was fearful. And then Sayyidina Jibril alayhi salam told him, this is Sayyidina Ali. It is his power. Then he went for Isra al-Mi'raj, reached Kaba Qawsaini wa Adna, and went to nearness to his Lord. And then Allah Azza wa Jal, when he entered into a presence that cannot be described, his whole being entered into a terrible trance, a fearful one, from the majesty of his Lord. And his heart was overwhelmed by that feeling to a point that Allah Azza wa Jal, to cool his heart down, made him to hear what? The voice of Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu. He said, when I heard that voice, my heart settled. Allah Azza wa Jal, to cool him down from this presence of Al-Aziz Al-Mutakabbir, he made him to hear that presence. So we are asking our Lord Almighty to make us to be from Ahl al-Dhikr, the people of remembrance, in spite of our will, in spite of our weak intentions, in spite of our efforts that are so limited, in spite of the omnipresence of dunya, this materialistic world, in spite of the omnipresence of our illusion, we are asking, Ya Rabbi, don't let us to be under the control of ourself for a blink of an eye. Because that blink of an eye is enough to make us to be lost. Make us keep our heart in remembrance of Allah Azza wa Jal, in remembrance of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, in remembrance of everything that please Allah, and make our heart to run away from every illusion, from every badness, from everything that is displeased to Allah, everything that is displeased to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Don't let our heart being busy with this illusion. There is no value to it. Allah Azza wa Jal remind us, this dunya, it doesn't have more value than the wing of a mosquito. How much we are spending time for it, how much we are spending effort for it, how much we are aiming for it, how much we are having hope for it. This is a disease that is running for everyone. May Allah Azza wa Jal make us to be from those that are remembering their Lord daily and by night, sitting, standing, and laying. By the grace and honor of crown of creation, pride of mankind, Sayyidina Muhammad Abdul Salatu Wassalam, إلى حضرة نبي الفاتح.